papa 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 lama lama dip dip papa 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 lama lama dip dip lama lama dip dip lama lama dip dip papa 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 lama lama dip dip papa 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 lama lama dip dip lama lama dip dip lama lama dip dip papa lapa lapa lama lama dip dip lama lama dip dip lama lama dip dip
My student days at Stratford were very interesting. Of course, we were at Overlook Mansion up on Coleman Hill, and we were taking a risk by going to Stratford. Most students were at Miller and Lanier, and Stratford was a new entity in Macon. It was not accredited at the time. I went in the fall of '62. My class was very small. We had 38 students, 19 boys, 19 girls. Interestingly, 3 of the 19 girls went to Wellesley. So I think that speaks well for the kind of preparation we had.
Stratford was started as a move to quality education for the future. A lot of people devoted a lot to seeing that aim carried out. We owe so much to the people like Dr. Shirley and Dr. Jones who had the vision and had the foresight and had the commitment, which is proven by the very existence of Stratford today.
We take the 9th grade back to Coleman Hill each year and sort of give them a tour of Old Stratford on Coleman Hill on Bond Street. And when you look at that campus, it takes about a minute and a half to walk from one end of the campus to the other. And now you come to our campus, over 120 acres, and no, we had no idea that it would be that.
It's an amazing story. The fact that the school can date its lineage back that far says some important things about the commitment to educational quality. There's an enormous base of alumni support.
To be able to sit on the bench 30 minutes prior to a ball game and see the alumni, people you've coached, the parents of people you've coached come back to watch those games. Stratford has always had a great following.
Graduates, whether they be 10, 20, or 30 years vintage, 40 even, they care passionately about their school, and they send their children here and they send their grandchildren here.
My mom graduated from Stratford in the 70s from Old Stratford on Coleman Hill, and my sister graduated class of 2003.
My mom and my uncle both went to Stratford, so I came here in 6th grade and I've been here ever since. Everybody was so welcoming, especially the teachers.
Students that come from other schools often say how at Stratford there's not this big barrier between faculty and students. Faculty participate in Spirit Week, which is why I'm dressed like this. They show up for all the athletic events, or as many as they can get to. They come to fine arts things. They know what the students are doing. We even know what they're doing outside of school.
This is a community that values both academic excellence and a spirit of community, of family.
Being a new student is pretty exciting. I really like everybody being nice to me.
We're always there to support each other, and that's the best thing I've learned about, the value of friendship.
Everybody knows each other. The teachers know you. The headmaster makes a point to get to know you. It's not weird for seniors to talk to freshmen, freshmen to talk to juniors, juniors to talk to sophomores.
It's a peaceful, safe place, and I think that's very important for parents these days.
I came to Stratford in preschool, and I've been there ever since, and now I'm in 7th grade and I'm 12. I think the most valuable thing that I've learned or will learn should be biology, probably, because I want to be a cardiologist, and that'll be invaluable to getting into college.
I think the reason that faculty choose to come here and choose to stay here, many of them have stayed for their entire careers, is that you can accomplish so much in the classroom here.
I was hired here in '73. I never dreamed when I was hired here that I'd be here this long. Our student body is fantastic. They're made up of kids who really do care, who want to learn.
I'm really happy that the academic is what I expected because I didn't want it to be so easy. And I like how Stratford was flexible for me to skip a grade to 5th grade.
Class size is small. You have students who are motivated to succeed. They see the end game. They know that they are here ultimately to prepare themselves for success at the next level. That's understood. It's a shared mission.
I think Stratford has a good academic program with math and science.
I love biology. I want to be a marine biologist when I grow up, so I enjoy it a lot. I also like English.
One of the best things about Stratford for me, my best memories are in the English department here. Dr. Cass and Miss Blaney are just, they're awesome.
Teachers really are interested in helping you as an individual grow as a writer and develop your own personal style, and really just encourage you to take risks, and I think that translates well for the real world too, just outside of just writing an English paper.
My favorite studies are like reading and math. We do multiplication. We sometimes use Unifix cubes and all other stuff. At art, I like to make clay. And in music, I like singing. My goal is to be a professional golfer. Since there's a golf team, once I get into 6th grade, I can prepare for that and get more competitive.
It's very important to get involved, and there are a lot of different places you can get involved. There's band, there's drama.
The Beta Club.
Varsity cheerleading.
The quiz bowl team.
Theater.
Basketball, football.
Junior Classical League for Latin.
Color Guard.
Soccer.
The Gazebo, our school newspaper.
And the Spelling Bee Club.
I'm the president of the Give 5 Club here at Stratford. It's a club that Stratford students are able to get together and do community service.
The community service hours are beneficial to students because they learn how to help other people in our town.
You just get involved in the community outside of just the bubble of where you live, where you go to school. You get outside of that setting, you get to meet people, and you get to learn from those people and those experiences.
I think the preparation that our kids have when they get to college, in several areas especially, is better than anybody else in this area.
Our students who have graduated come back and they're saying college is, so much better because of the high academic standards set by Stratford.
Our record of graduates going off to college and succeeding and going to some really, really fine colleges across this nation, I think speaks for itself.
You get an email every now and then from someone you haven't heard from saying, oh, I was in Idaho, and remember we did something in class about this, so I went and saw this, and it meant something to me. Or, remember you said we'd need this sometime? Well, I've actually used it. And to have them say that, something I did or enabled to happen has made an impact in their lives in some way or another is by far and away the biggest source of pride I could have.
I think Stratford over the years has been very fortunate to have the following of parents and alumni and former parents that have continued to support Stratford. And Stratford has been able to continue to have the finest facilities anywhere. We have been very fortunate in our athletic facilities to have the finest. But as we from the athletic field will tell you, academics is the most important part of Stratford.
I think Stratford has gone beyond its teenage years. I think it's maturing now, and I hope that people in Macon will begin to appreciate just what a wonderful school it is and support it in every way possible. We're very lucky, I think, to have Dr. Vito here. He's brought a new spirit of challenge and hope and enthusiasm to Stratford. So I just want it to continue to be the best it can be, and I think it will do us proud.
The very fact that Stratford exists as strong and as successfully as it does today is the proof of the vision and the commitment that Dr. Shirley and Dr. Jones and their associates had back in those days. And I thank them for making possible the opportunities that I was able to take advantage of here.